That's right. You weren't ready for it. You weren't ready for it. We've been lying in wait for 7 minutes, and now a new horror has taken root. Hello. However it came to be so, you have stumbled ass backwards into Acquisitions.
Easily.
Intoxicated, a program who has as its goal to invite you into your own IP, your own tradition. That
Really?
of brewing. Yes.
I thought the goal was just for us to get day drunk.
Listen, I'm not saying that doesn't happen.
Oh, okay.
But at root, we're engaged in a noble practice.
Yeah.
Listen.
Exactly. Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
Would you please listen?
Noble practice.
This is what's going on.
Yeah.
I am joined, as always, by Acquisitions Intoxicated Brewmaster Eric Benson. Although he has other names, of course, the notorious EJB, Edge Benson, Azerbaijan, all classics that harken to a kinder age.
Yeah.
I am Jerford K. Horkrims, your internet friend. I have been engaged in a series of truly bizarre acts for about 20 years now, believe it or not.
I know, right? This is...
Yeah. Within the space of a week or so,
Big
Penny
things.
Arcade will be 20, Child's Play will be 15, Acquisitions Incorporated will be 10. I don't know. This show is only a year ago. May it endure ever hence. So, as we've suggested in the past, of course, there is a procedure. There is a dramatic arc. First, we talk about the beer that we came up with last week. We go over the ingredients. We handle them.
That's true.
In various ways. Then we install them in this device back here. And you can see that it is very far away. And there's a reason for that. And it's because this is our new Pico Brew Zymatic. And its pump is fucking some serious business. Now, it is much hotter, much faster. It is clearly a superior...
Yeah. In all ways, it's superior.
It's a superior instrument in every other way.
Here's the thing. Let's just talk about this. The first insertion... 100% in right away.
Well, no, honestly...
We need to have a conversation, but that's how superior it is. You did not even falter.
No, the fact of the matter is that I put it in and I was like, well, I couldn't possibly have done it correctly.
Yeah. And you're like, oh my God, it's too far out. Oh my God, no. It actually happened. You for so many times of failure, let's say.
I know. Well, no, listen.
That it tricked your mind.
It's okay. It is okay to speak the truth here on the Acquisitions Intoxicated
but you don't want to hurt your friends' feelings. And,
so what we're talking about, obviously, is this holy device that you see before you. It is called the Step Filter, and its purpose is to hold the sacrament, for lack of a better term, while it does its dark work back there in the device.
Or filter everything through the steps of the process. One of the two.
Now, let me move this glassware over here.
Yeah.
So what are we looking at today?
So
It's
we had a
Alter
couple.
Ego?
Yeah, we had a couple weeks where we were getting the new Pico, so we have some backlog to brew.
Okay.
This is Alter Ego. This was the blonde stout that we made.
Oh, right.
Yeah. This is really cool. So it's tons and tons of Maris Otter. And we have a little bit of flake barley and a little bit of crystal malt in there, and that's it. And remember, during the fermentation, we're going to be putting in some nibs.
Oh, yeah.
To get that roasted
Exactly.
flavor to it.
And we got easy supply for that, too, here in town. For supreme nib activity. Now, what is the hopping on this? Stouts, generally speaking, not too crazy on the hop side.
Yeah, we actually didn't go crazy, right? I mean, you could go, so with one of these, you can go anywhere from 35 all the way up to 75 IBUs. Because
have you ever had a stout that cracked 50?
To be honest, I don't know. And I think that has to do with, with a stout, I'm never really checking IBUs. Right?
No, it's just the profile. Yeah. Generally speaking, I feel like I would know.
Yeah.
Right? But anyway, so we got East Kent Golding's a classic. Gentle, genuine.
A gentle giant, as they say.
So what are we, how much for this?
3/4.
3/4, okay, can do. Finest hops for the best beers. They ain't fucking around.
Tenuous. Granule fissures never die. Bring it back.
You know perfectly well that you're engaged in an evil activity. I won't even respond to that. Now, like a raccoon, I have torn into this bag without any pomp.
No circumstance.
Zero circumstance. Oh, god damn it! It's.
Well, that's good.
It's funky.
Man, it's great.
It's funky, but it's like. It's like a high quality sock. It's like a sock that has been sweated into by a professional athlete.
Yeah, and you're like, I'm going to drain this sweat and then sell it on the on eBay in test tubes.
Oh no, it's an upmarket approach. To human grease.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's going to be the new wave. It's a new trend.
No, I respect it. Now, how about
your craw in that?
How about this bad boy? This is our blonde stout, right?
This is Maris Otter.
Now that honestly is unique. No, we've had.
Like that. It's like, man, that's unique. I don't know if I want to try it.
Well, no. I don't mean unique in a bad way. I mean like, is the percentage just super high, and that's why? Because by itself, Maris Otter is.
Yeah, you got almost 80% Maris Otter.
Yeah. I think that's the difference.
Yeah, because remember we were going to put some milk or lactose in this as well. There's some flake barley and there's some crystal malt.
Some crystal meth. I always expect the second syllable to be meth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have Maris Otter, if the percentage is higher of Maris Otter, you start to get into like an herbal, almost vanilla type vibe. Oof, a doof. All right. Get in there, Grains.
Get in that sack. Look at that.
Well, there's a few in there that are like, he's never going to find me.
Yeah.
Here in the crease.
I don't know. I think this, for Vortex fans, I think this is going to be a good one. Just saying.
Okay, so that's all good. Lid back on. Classic lid
Never
scenario.
fails us,
Let's see.
What you got? Is it not going on?
Oh, no, it's good. Yeah, this is good. All right, here we go.
Yeah, we're good.
One never knows. It's like after it went so well last time, now I'm overthinking all of it.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
Let's see what happens today.
Now, let's see how it goes.
Okay, you got a couple.
Do I have play?
Yeah, you have a couple steps to get there,
Let's see, hang on. It's like...
Yeah, you got to be on the left side of it. Remember that, Not that Josh would be taking a camera and...
Well, I know that there's going to be some cinema
Now you got even more pressure because you have to walk this across.
Well,
trip with a giant bed of grains.
This is
like, toss a banana peel, see what happens.
All right, here we go.
Moment of truth.
Don't you support him in this effort of his?
Is that 2 weeks in a row?
Oh no, that's not it at all. I've just learned something very important.
Yeah.
Good job. Now, we are looking for...
Wait, is he trying to just get away from the fact that it didn't go in right?
Oh, no, I would not try to get... No,
I mean, I'm just...
Know this. I am perfectly comfortable.
In my failure.
Yeah, I fail well. But you're looking for... Here, I'm going to resync that list.
Oh, God, maybe I didn't even put it in. Yeah. Watch this.
Yeah, save it. Is it in there?
I don't know yet.
I did everything. I did my part. Stream.
I
I did what I was supposed to do.
Shenanigans, he fails up. Yeah. Hey, just keep making that face.
Thank you, James Milario, for a sub. that Eric does not deserve.
Excuse me, someone could have at least, put the step filter in right the first time. No,
Nice attempt.
No, I totally didn't. Add this to the...
Nice attempt. Action Economist, of course. Thank you for that as well. Is this the soft shoe portion of the show? Maybe.
Hey, actually, we could show how we put it into this thing, too.
Oh, sorry. Are you going through from the...
Yeah, right through Pico.
Oh, here, yeah. Toss, Ghostly, can you throw the video from the laptop over? Yep.
So this is going to be an American Stout, right? So we're going to go down the list of what we need to find. American Stout's right there.
Oh, and that has a few different, basic settings?
Yep.
That you go in and customize?
Yep. And we're doing the Yorkshire, I want to say. What was the...
Oh, for the yeast?
Yeah. It was the West Yorkshire Ale.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is how easy it is to
add it in there?
Yep. We're going to...
Nice.
And we're going to take some Maris Otter.
Vulture X21, it sounds like you're proctoring an exam, so you don't have any audio. You won't be able to hear this. I just wanted you to know, or the rest of the channel at any rate, that proctoring sounds very sophisticated, and I'm not sure I could do it. So God bless you. No, Tenuous, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit down just like over here. And also, I know that me standing here is applying a gentle exfoliating pressure.
What? Yes, it is. It is. That's a new, it's exfoliating.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm fine with this.
It's revealing skin's freshest layer. Yeah, I can get even, here we go. Yeah, Dan Breen, man, we're delivering a rich experience here.
Yeah, we don't mess around on this one.
Oh yeah, 100% Nosferatu style. That's how I execute.
I love that that's bleeding over into everything else. Ha, bleeding.
Well, no, because I got this sort of skin.
Yeah.
I'm halfway there.
You're living on a prayer.
Shut up. Here.
Oh, perfect. And that is how easy it is to... Oops.
See what gentle butterfly is just lit on the side of the screen? It's so beautiful.
Oh, God. This is what it's come down to.
It's so gentle. Did you do your shit?
Hey, whenever you're ready. I've been ready for a while. I just want to see the...
I know perfectly well that's not true.
Hey, listen, I can fail up, too.
Come be a part of it.
Yeah, it's a great...
Get in my nimbus. Alter ego. Now.
Look at that.
Now you do your shit, and we're going to see how loud it is.
Yeah, I know,
to what
right?
Extent
it carries over?
Yeah, to what extent we have to approach this in a different
Maybe we
way.
just have to have a singer, like a band, just playing in front of it the whole stream, right?
Yeah. It's like, there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah.
But we can try to build it in. You know what we need? We need someone to play... Wow. We need someone to play the, bagpipes.
I know. Just get drones.
That's even louder than I remember, Josh.
Right?
That's how loud it was. Well, here, you tell me. You tell me how exciting that is from a viewer perspective.
Yeah. We're gonna have to get like soundproofing on it somehow.
Well, yeah, it has to be in some kind of a hermetic.
Yeah. Hermetically sealed chamber.
We'll put it like into a rubber.
Yeah.
Like mausoleum.
Just get some, like, build it its own giant acrylic chamber.
It's true. Foam padding would be good. Yeah. So Mitsuhani, it's better than last week because we scooted it out. What do you think, Josh? You gonna try the overheads?
It's actually technically going.
Really?
Okay.
It's gone?
Okay. He's gonna mess with it.
Oh.
Now. So, over here, as a special treat,
Yeah, this is...
we have the Saison du Buff.
This is one Ryan brought in.
Indeed, this is a collabo, as they say, from 3 really, really solid breweries: Dogfish Head, Out East, Victory, and Stone.
You can't think there aren't many bigger names in craft.
In craft, no, it doesn't happen. And you actually brought over Victory the last time you were over on a Saturday. That night that we were up until like 1 o'clock playing like Blops Zombies. A bunch of the stuff that you had brought that time was Victory, and we weren't super familiar with it yet.
No.
But goddamn,
they have a good lineup.
They know from.
Yeah.
I've been interested to see how many places are doing like higher barley percentages.
Right.
I would say that's where the fetish is at right now.
That's where the market's turning, or the creativity's turning.
Well,
I guess you could say.
I think they're just messing around with the builds generally, but it's like when you go to Stone, which is an awesome Korean spot in Redmond that for some reason also has the best Southern style fried chicken. I don't know why. But it's amazing. And you can only order it as a whole chicken.
Right. You don't get the wing, you don't get the breast. It's just like
no. You want chicken, you're gonna have the whole goddamn chicken,
and then you're gonna enjoy it.
We respect the bird here.
Yeah, and they don't actually let you leave until you finish the whole thing.
Oh no, they watch.
Yeah,
it's like over the like right over the booth. It's like
right. Like I still see grizzle.
Yeah, exactly. There's something on there. It's like that's not just bone.
They're still fat on that.
But no, well, we do a lot of saisons on here, and certainly they get recommended a lot. Because saison is more like a concept than a specific style.
Right. Because it would change depending on where you were, depending on they were made on farms. So whatever you had on the farm
on hand
is what you would use to make the saison.
Okay, so this is ale brewed with parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, aged in red and white wine barrels. So we're moving into
the Simon and Garfunkel stage.
We're moving into obviously the Simon and Garfunkel stage, but on top of that, we're also moving into the holidays.
Yeah,
which is good.
Oh God, you know what we crushed last time? We made a fantastic winter spiced beer, and
which one was it?
Let me check down the list of 9,000 beers.
Well, no, because we've had some classic.
Hey, Jeff.
Oh, Jeff, get that plastic shit out of here.
Yeah,
there's none of that. God damn it.
But I think...
this is a professional show.
God, what was it? It was a really cool...
No one look.
Oh, God, that's not gonna...
That was a terrible idea.
Yeah, that was a horrible... If that...
Do I need to go? We got pliers.
No, you just gotta jiggle it.
Diddle it?
Yeah, bring it back and wiggle it back and forth while you're twisting.
Gotta lube it up first.
Okay, understood. Thanks, Jeff.
I couldn't stop. Why? So is it called Scarborough Fair?
You're always trying to make us do the shoe trick. That wasn't my idea last time. That was Chat's idea the last time we were thinking about that.
I've never seen it actually executed successfully.
Yeah, I have yet to see it fully.
I did see the sword.
Oh, I've done that before.
Yeah.
That's easy. What in the
The problem is with the song Scarborough Fair now, whenever I think of it, I think of Bayonetta now.
Oh yeah.
This is fascinating.
I'm slightly terrified.
I'm gonna be blinded.
Do I need to bring in our risk management?
Yeah, you gotta call the insurance company soon.
This is not what we disclosed on our streams.
You're right. Okay, there you go.
Okay, now I'm thinking about Josh's technology.
Hold it from the top.
You need a
Hold
towel.
it from the top, and then there you go. Now twist back and forth and wiggle at the same time.
I'm kind of aroused.
How does this work at home? Here. No, I got it.
Oh, sweet release.
How long is this fucking cork?
That's what she said.
Christ!
It goes all the way to the bottom of the bottle.
No, it goes all the way like down below the table somehow. It's some kind of four-dimensional cork.
Well, there were tools brought out to.
Son of a...
Cork
Listen,
is bigger than the bottle.
Yeah. There's actually only 3 single drops
this would be...
in the bottle. The rest is cork.
Well, it's 1 drop for everybody. This had better be good Stone, Victory, and Dogfish Head.
You don't have to pull a big pour. You guys are the stars. I'm just here to sample and leave.
Well, sure.
You're getting the same size. Suck it up.
I want to make sure that you are offering our clients an exciting phone experience.
It's mostly getting the warehouse ready for all of your holiday shopping needs.
Indeed. All right, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme saison. This is definitely aged in red and white wine barrels. So this is
this smells like a wine. This does not smell like a beer.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, so this is gonna have that tang you heard about.
Yeah. That tang, y'all.
Whoa.
Ooh, that's good.
You don't like it?
It's too sour.
It's too sour?
No. It's but the sour is actually not like coming from the sour. I think that's the red wine. I have a challenge. My other challenge with beer is oaking. For me, the oat, not the oat. Oat is fine.
Oh, yeah.
Please. The oak aspect of wine is what I find challenging.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the wood note.
That's interesting.
This is really good.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna drink the whole thing. Don't get me wrong.
This is really good. I really like this. It's more bitter than I normally drink, but there's enough sweetness in there that this is the case where it complements. It's not overpowering.
Oh, that's the other thing. It's the oak and the rosemary oil. That's what's giving you know what?
Oh yeah.
You know what? It's like what it's bringing to me is like my mom just left, and there's
a week's vacation.
No.
No. After effects of the diffuser.
No. Yeah, exactly. This is exactly right. So my Ronya was sick while we were gone up at Desert Bus. Obviously, Desert Bus is the best. But Ronya was sick during that, and there's a bunch of stuff that I don't do to my kids that my mom did to me. One of them is cough syrup. I've never had an experience with cough syrup that resulted in the effect of the cold being diminished, and so that's like not something we have in the house. But also, Vicks.
Oh yeah, Vicks.
And so she's going ham on the Vicks.
Oh, so they're like a slip and slide of Vicks. They could like
I tried to hug them, and they just went. Whoop.
Yeah.
They just like shot into the air. So for me, it's like an artisanal preparation of Vicks Vapo Rub.
Artisanal Vicks. That's
Upmarket
not something
Vicks.
you
Like-
put on the packaging.
Well, if you go to Whole Foods, this.
That aisle is artisanal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is a type of internal. It's a type of Vicks that one takes internally.
I'm wondering, is there sediment on the bottom of
Yours would. So compare colors.
You're getting full taste.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like I'm drinking unfiltered.
Yeah.
You might be here. Can I have some of that?
Yeah.
You might be you're getting a different experience for sure.
No, I'm definitely.
Oh, it's flatter.
Like I'm getting a ton of those herbal stuff. I
That's cool. No, this is cool. Here, try mine.
It's a very complex taste.
Oh yeah, down here, especially with the sediment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these two are not the same.
Oh no, this is much lighter.
Yeah,
Much lighter.
this is quite good. I think I prefer.
So were we supposed
sludge.
to shake the bottle?
Yeah.
No, it's just historically.
Right
yes.
before the champagne
Yeah,
cork?
historically you're supposed to. But yeah,
That's interesting.
I think so too. But you're getting the true saison experience.
Yeah, like a saison. Right. It's water and hops and whatever
stuff.
whatever wheat, hay, barley they're growing
that's what beer is.
on the farm.
There we go.
On the farm. But it's like, I mean, it's simple.
It's local. It's
It's
local.
whatever you're growing on your field, right? So
No, it's true.
historically they weren't filtered.
Oh, here. Just some
You
guy,
got
TN says, can you turn up Jerry's mic? I can't hear him over Jeff's shirt.
It's so nice.
Nice.
Like color coordinated with the Pac South.
Oh yeah.
Orange.
Orange, yeah.
I had it with a bright green shirt. It did not work.
No. Hey,
I'll drink doesn't get out.
Jeff, thank you so much for rolling through. I'm glad that we were able to choose another Jeff selection.
Yeah, Jeff.
Little heads up when you guys are pouring from bottles, and I'll bring some of my stuff in.
Yeah.
I'll contribute back.
No, this is what we want. Let's get a noble cycle going back and forth.
So the other spice beer that we had, the
Yeah,
rare
yeah.
spice beer was Jingle Bellhop.
Oh, Jingle Bellhop
It was
out of
fucking
control.
great because it had the cinnamon in it.
Well, no, it actually had cinnamon stick, right? And how?
Oh, and crystallized ginger.
Yeah, see, that was the combo. That tasted Christmas in a glass, I
Yeah.
believe, was the
Yeah.
terminology. Hey, so Dowda Tech wants to know what is currently fermenting or resting.
Not much. Wood stain.
Wood stain is next.
Yep. We had a little bit of time where that thing wasn't working, so.
Oh, it's screwed up. Yeah. So wood stain will be next up. The Welver product. All right. Well, here. Clues says a few people have asked this.
What's
Seems
up?
to be working just fine.
Yeah.
You can smell it already. That Maris is huge. Would you mind giving me the list of your local bar haunts when you go to write, plus any other notable ones you recommend? Thanks, guys. So here locally, if you're rolling through for a PAX, or you're coming down on the Clipper from Victoria, or for whatever purpose.
Man, you had a lot of great time on the Clipper this weekend. Like, I kept seeing pictures of like, oh, I love the Clipper.
Well, the Clipper is basically it's like flying,
Yeah, just in water.
but humane,
Yeah.
right?
But civilized.
Yeah, exactly.
It's what flying used to be.
Yeah, exactly. Like we had a little table.
Yeah.
And then Brandon and I just read books basically for 5 hours.
Yeah.
That's more or less like, for me, a vacation is primarily about like how many books did I read. And I read 3 books on this vacation, and I left on Friday and came back on Sunday.
That's awesome.
I know how to do it. Hey, Majesty C2K1 says, was Holly's mead finished? So
It's still
no, I was just gonna say, that's just downstairs.
Yeah.
That's got to be done.
Yeah.
I mean, that has been doing its thing. It is done doing its thing.
Yeah.
I guarantee
We
it.
just have to bottle it.
So we should that's what we should do next time we have a chance. Just grab that carboy.
Oh, yeah.
Do
down.
1 or 2 bottles, right? Because it should be done, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
We're just letting it sit now. It's
yeah.
just getting better with time.
Well, exactly. We should just pull a bottle.
Yeah.
And then we can come back to it.
Right. Oh,
later,
that's a good
right?
idea. Yeah.
Just let it rest. Hey, now, don't you have a barrel? You actually have an old whiskey barrel, right? Now that would be good. We've been wondering what to do, like when to use that bullet.
Like mead in a barrel?
What if you whiskey barrel the mead?
That'd be interesting.
So what do you have to do to prep that? You got to burn the inside.
Yeah. No. So it's already burned from when they made whiskey.
Yeah.
So they make it charcoal on the inside. But what you do
You wet it?
when you're brewing,
Yeah.
is you take a bottle of Jack Daniels, and you pour in, depending on the size, but typically you pour in
Yeah.
a half a bottle of Jack Daniels, and then another half a bottle of just plain water, and just roll it around inside the barrel. So it gets
to
the barrel.
prep it.
Yep, to prep it. You pour everything out, and then pour whatever liquid you want in.
I think that's what we got to do. I think that's what we got to do. We can pull 1 bottle
Yeah.
to sample. Oh, honestly, this is exactly what we should do. Pull 1 bottle to sample.
Yep.
And then come back later and try that finalized version.
Yeah, that'd be great. That's a good idea.
Anyhow.
Yes, Majesty, we get the barrel drunk.
Yes.
The only way it can do its work.
Exactly. S.A. Wells wants to know if Clipper-chan would help me get into the hops bags. Two things here.
Wow.
One,
Clipper-chan would...
Clipper-chan would devour it. But understand, we don't want to make Kiko angry. So her name is not Clipper-chan, it's Nipako. So keep that in mind, obviously. Second, yes, almost certainly, but eventually I was able to get through there. Big Dog wants to know when you would add coffee to a stout. If you're going to use, I mean, honestly,
There's
your
so many-
grains, your malt bill can give you the coffee flavor without any coffee,
Yeah.
so to speak.
There's all different ways you can add coffee to a stout.
Here, so let's just tell them how we have done it on the show to success. Right? We added fresh roast.
I'm trying to remember. We've done it so many times, right?
Yeah.
Like there's been so many cool ways.
So you sterilized
Yep.
fresh roasted coffee,
Yep.
and then added that in a sachet.
Yep. So yeah, exactly. You can add it to secondary. We've since we roast our beans, we roasted some fresh beans.
Yeah.
Pulled them right out. We only needed 3 or 4 beans, maybe. It doesn't take a lot.
You'd be shocked at how small
Yep.
how small an amount of coffee will give you the
Yeah.
aspect that you're looking for.
Yeah. You just throw them right into secondary fermentation. That's the easiest way to do it. You can
I would not boil it.
no, unless you want a really gritty flavor. I mean, you can.
I don't think that's what you want.
Yeah, but some people you might want to try it, but you could put it in the boil. It's gonna be a little bit more on the tongue than on the nose, and I kind of want my coffee flavor to be kind of on the nose.
Yeah. Somebody could maybe pull that off.
Yeah, but a lot of your grains are going to give you that flavor as well.
Yeah, it's just a part of your build.
Yep.
Oh, Dan Breenman from Two Beer says, alongside your 15-minute hop additions,
Yep.
if it's a milk stout or extracting in a fermenter, there we go.
Yep.
Good strat. Now, we got to figure out what we're going to do this week for our strategy. Now, I'm thinking about the winter months. So I'm conceptually considering darker beers.
Like we always do.
Well, just as a philosophy.
Yep.
So, in terms of themes, though, what
Okay,
do
so
we want?
we're rolling into mid-November right now, right?
Exactly. In those dark months, you want something substantial, right? So I would say one of our other Christmas, like the Christmas story for the C team,
Yeah.
was a new version of Night of 1,000 Hours that I ran last year at PAX Unplugged. So every year at PAX Unplugged, I've just determined that that's going to be where our Christmas episode goes. The Halloween episode at Oz seemed to work pretty good.
Yep.
I had a fun time with that. But Christmas, let's do it the other way. So there is a sort of like a way rest for Timora in the middle of this forest on the way from the Desserin Valley over to the coast, where Neverwinter is. And so I would say Father Gordon, a profoundly warm, strong older gentleman. My suspicion is that he probably has something good and strong for people that roll through this sort of combination Traveler's Temple.
Right.
So I would say Father Gordon would be a good first option. Themes of strength and bitter cold. What else do we think?
If we're thinking like a bitter cold, like an Icewind Dale Ale type of...
Icewind Ale.
Icewind Ale.
Is unbelievably perfect. Yeah. Icewind. So you might have remembered Icewind Dale from the old game, sort of in the vein of Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
But I thought it was really, really good. Generally speaking, people thought it was like too combat heavy.
Really?
Yeah. They didn't consider it a part of the main Baldur's Gate thrust.
Huh.
But I found that it had a very interesting sort of meta story.
Yeah.
Especially once you get to the end and you have to contend with certain things about the narrative itself.
Yeah, exactly.
But Icewind Dale is unbeatable as a concept. Ring of Winter.
Woo, yeah, there we go. Someone plays D&D.
We are done. That is exquisite, Mr. Dan Breenman.
The Ring of Winter, that is a brutal concept because what it is, you put it on, you can just turn everything to ice.
Exactly. It's pretty good.
Pretty,
hey,
not a bad shtick.
Hey, now, I don't see the poll up there. Gents, is there something goofed? You tell me. And I know what's happening. Mr. Dan Reenman, of course, voting for his own shit.
Yep. Oh, yeah, next time Nate is in town, does he still have the Ring of Winter?
Yeah, I don't know how it's going over there.
Yeah.
Hahan Tamashi, no question. New Pico is loud. 100%. All right, so we got some votes in here. Father Gordon is doing pretty good, but ultimately, I think Ring of Winter is going to come out on top.
I don't know. This is a tough little battle. Both of them really cool ideas.
But it's the classic, right?
Think about, for Father Gordon, we still have smoked grains left. What if we did a smoked beer, kind of going along with incense and, what would they have in that temple?
Yeah, like a censer, right? Yeah, let me pull up D&D Beyond real quick. And we can look at all the stats for the Ring of Winter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And come up with a cool interpretation, because it looks like Ring of Winter is going to run away with it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay.
Ring of Winter doing quite well.
Because in the Storm Giants Thunder, the Ice Giants were looking for it. What was there was a adventurer, I can't remember what his name was, that was also looking for it.
A couple.
Yeah, a couple.
Oh, it's smart, too.
Yeah, it doesn't suck.
Good Christ.
Yeah.
Dude, the list... I mean, I knew about the Ring of Winter, but I did not know the Ring of Winter was a fucking novel in and of itself. Holy shit. This is bonks. Okay, so that's obviously winning here. Ring of Winter it is. So let's, real quick, just for everyone's benefit, let's go over some of these concepts. Okay, so the Ring of Winter is sentient.
Mm-hmm.
So already,
Yeah.
we've got some cool concepts here,
yeah.
right? The Ring of Winter is sentient and tries to take control of any creature that wears it. If it succeeds, the ring compels its wearer to cause undue harm to everyone and everything around it, in a cold-hearted attempt to incur the wrath of enemies and bring about the wearer's doom. It even looks cold. It's got that frost. So it is a sentient, chaotic, evil item with an int of 14, wisdom of 14, and charisma of 17. So this thing is out of control. For a sentient item, those kinds of stats are ridiculous.
Yeah. It's great.
It communicates by transmitting emotion to the creature carrying or wielding it, and it has hearing and normal vision out to a range of 60 feet. The ring craves destruction, and it likes inflicting indiscriminate harm. Oh, so it defies attempts to locate it. So this is pretty awesome, right? So it's hidden. We like that. That's a cool concept to work with.
Yep.
When attuned to and wearing the ring, you have immunity to cold. As long as you wear the ring, you don't age. It's similar to suspended animation in that your age doesn't catch up with you until the ring is removed. Oh, no, it doesn't catch up to you once the ring is removed, so you're fine.
Yeah.
As long as, obviously you make an enemy of every person around you, but you don't...
You're good.
You don't get that, Indiana Jones effect.
Right. Or
The Templar.
the Lord of the Rings effect.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like Bilbo just...
12 charges. Okay, so you can lower the temperature in a 120-foot radius sphere. This drops 20 degrees per minute to a minimum of negative 30 degrees Fahrenheit. You cast a heap of spells, wall of ice, flesh to ice, ice storm, freezing sphere, Bigby's hand.
What else do you want in a ring?
So you can create animated ice creatures
Yep.
for no problem. Weird. If it's placed on the finger of the powerful archfey known as the Summer Queen, the ring melts away and is destroyed forever. But how do they know that?
Yeah, nobody's tried it. This is just hearsay.
Yeah. That's just something cool they thought about. All right. Well, that's it.
the Summer Queen. All right, sure.
Yeah, we'll just find one of those, I guess. All right. So now that we know, yeah, exactly. So now that we know what's going on, right?
One is going to be a barley wine. Just because
One should almost certainly.
Yeah.
It's got to be mean as hell.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
absolutely.
there has to be one of these. What I like is that it's just indiscriminate harm to everyone.
Yeah. That's
so
what
it's just
I
like
like.
it has to be
you
like
read that line. I'm like barley wine.
crazy high
Yeah.
ABV. Like you make an enemy of everyone. You
yeah.
gotta like that. So let's jump in there for that. No problem. So I'm gonna put in barley wine. I'm gonna put in the After Effects, just sort of like the concept of why we think it might fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Barley wine is a real good.
Ooh, audio diactic? What is that? Imperial peppermint
Autodidact.
Stout. Autodidact, yeah.
Imperial Peppermint Stout. See, no, that's another great holiday concept.
That's great, because I was going to say Imperial Stout. So.
But look. So Dan is also like right after saying, "Hey, let's go mint." So cool.
Okay, so Imperial Stout. That we can use some type
That's
of
a
mint on.
winner. Yeah, you get that sort of like the cool mint, like the chocolate mint. Gosh, there's something crazy you could do. What if we got a hold of Drunk Phytologist and got a hold of
like some
like real chocolate mint to like if we went herbal instead of with the more obvious.
Yeah, like peppermint, throwing peppermint in there or whatever.
Yeah, which I mean would be fine too.
Perfectly fine.
It's water soluble, so it isn't. It's not like you're not going to run into the oil issue, right? But if we went that route with the herbal, we give it the chocolate with the malt bill, and then we hit it with the herbal aspect.
Yeah.
That might be really special.
Both of these are
tea.
Yeah, we can't lose on either one.
Oof.
Of these.
Now, is there a third one? Clove would be interesting too. Clove would have a cooling.
We could do a smoked beer. No, that would be kind of against the Ring of Winter.
Smoke. We can't do smoke. As much as I would like to use those grains. Gecko is saying a supply of local organic chocolate mint.
That could be fun.
If you don't and need some, let me know. Yes. that is good.
Problem is we'd eat it before it ever got into the tank.
But GM Rocky, always with the curatorial selection, saying, hey, this screams needing a bit of Polaris. And so the reason Polaris is an interesting thing, Polaris is the hop that confers an ice mint flavor.
I'm so proud of all of you.
So proud of all of you. So even without additions,
yep,
there might be something really, really interesting there. So Danbury Menacing Triple IPA, and I'm going to put it in because we haven't done that. But if you did a triple IPA, but you went really, really hard with the Polaris, and then you weren't afraid of darker malts in the vein of a CDA, now you're talking.
Now you're talking.
In any case, every one of these is a motherfucker. All right, Gathered Throng, take a look at those, see what you think. Ooh, now a white IPA would be very interesting, GM Rocky. So we'll mess around with the build.
Yeah.
If it goes to triple IPA, then we'll investigate it, right? We'll see how it ends up. The truth is that there's a lot of really, really cool concepts here. It knows what it's doing.
We're like Pavlov's dog at this point.
Well, no, but
it's like,
no,
it's fucking up.
Well, because the old box trained us to be so worried whenever it changed states, but it has 16 state changes, right? No, all it's doing now is pumping out.
Yeah, it's loving
No
life.
boy.
Yeah.
It's good times over there. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, so let's take a look at this. There's a lot of people who are interested in this Imperial Peppermint Stout.
I think it's a cool
so
idea.
Many ways to get at
I
it.
know, it's going to be great because we can add chocolate, we can add roast flavor.
Yeah. So Gecko, get a hold of us however you can. Let us know if you really have a supply of local organic chocolate mint, which for the purpose of the channel is something that Eric and I had at a restaurant
Oh, so
that
good.
specializes in fresh herbs.
Yeah.
And we had never, it was the very first thing we thought of. As soon as we had it,
Well, it was funny because we were both like, I was over here. They
We were
walk
not
you
even
through a
together.
garden. They walk you through a garden of different types of herbs. And we emerged and came together, and we were both, I think we were both holding, chewing this chocolate mint, and we're like, we got to do a beer on this.
Oh, man. Yeah. Just some guy, TN wants to know, says, have you done freeze distilling yet? I mean, you might have.
Like an Applejack? Yeah, I've done that.
I have never done it. I mean,
before.
basically, it's ice beer.
Yep.
Basically, it's like you freeze the water out of it.
Yep, and then you carve it
remove
off, and then you remove it, and then go back to the distillation.
Just because of the differences in freezing temps, right?
Yep, and it's going to make a very higher proof alcohol for you.
Yeah, I mean, how hard does it get and how fast?
Pretty quick. I mean, I remember my friend owns
Because you're
a
removing
distillery.
volume.
Yeah. I mean, they would just leave it out overnight because we were in the Northeast.
Oh, outside?
Yeah. Carve it off and then bring it back in, and you're fine.
Fucking whacked out.
Yeah, pretty
And
cool.
it's basically, I mean, and then you're done.
Yeah.
Like, that's a pretty crafty solution, right? There's a lot of cleverness in that context. Imperial Peppermint Stout is going to come out with it, folks.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
Yeah. So the Ring of Winter. Oh man, what a great hook! I gotta commend the channel for that.
Oops. All right. So let's talk about that ABV.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's odd, right? But stouts aren't necessarily strong beers.
No.
Like a great example would be like more or less the iconic image of this stout in popular culture, at least here, a Guinness stout is not bonkers. I mean, the ABV differs based on the country it's bottled in.
You're looking at about 8% to 12% for an imperial.
For an imperial stout,
Yeah.
now you're talking into some weight, but a regular stout's not that crazy.
They're not crazy.
But 8 to 12, and then with the mint choco
Yeah,
back,
we're gonna have to throw a ton of mint in that.
I can't wait. All right, so first up, Ab. I'm so glad that you know this song. Like, it would be such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, just to kind of just say it.
Every other, and then to have nobody back me up.
Right.
It's Master P. All right.
It is.
All right, ABV. So we'll go from 6, 8. Now, you may find, gathered throng, that one of these numbers has a mystical angle to it. Times to say and go equal to the int.
Damn.
But it's 17 is actually its charisma.
Yeah.
Its int is 14.
Wow, people are taking it to the limit.
If they go to 12 and 12 wins easily, we might have to do 14
Oh, Christ.
for
all
the
right.
stat. So what would that involve? What would that involve?
Oh,
it would
we
involve
just-
a heap of fucking candy
Just put
sugar,
Yeah.
right?
Which would be kind of neat, especially if you put like lactose or candy sugar in there. It's going to give it a candy mint flavor.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Like the ice, like the cold. All right, here. I'm stopping this. This is obviously 12. Now,
You think?
yes. All right. So, so we're gonna do 12 or 14. Okay. No. I have done as you asked. Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Dimitrios is correct.
What'd he say?
It does have 12 charges per
Oh,
day.
14, yeah.
So, 12 charges? Or, yeah, AK is like, after icing, 17. So they're both good, and they both
Yeah.
work. They're both highly functional. But, something to consider. Obviously, the 14, we're moving into that barley wine range anyway.
Yeah. But Imperial Stouts can have a barley wine flavor to them.
Well, they
You
would.
can actually make it
Well, it
that
has
way.
to do with the body.
Yeah.
At a certain point, like
Yeah, we're going to make this a full body.
Well, it's gonna and the optimal scenario here is that it has a chance to sleep.
Right.
It's
Oh,
gotta
absolutely.
rest.
Oh, this isn't gonna be done in this. If we brew this
It's
week,
at 14.
yeah, this is gonna be
Jan.
mid-January.
Yeah.
I mean, it could go even further, but
Yeah.
it'd be fun to have it during the winter months.
No, so Traken,
That's a really good question.
The grains necessary for a 14 fit in the Pico? Probably not. It's going to depend on what we do. You can get several pounds in there.
You can get up to 9 pounds. 9 pounds is typically the max that you want to put in the zymatic. But we'll goose the ABV with sugars.
Yeah, exactly. The truth is, now there's two ways we could do it. The truth is that we could brew it normal. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I missed it. Or you could make a 2-gallon batch. Yeah, exactly.
That's true. You could do that too. Yep, you just lower your the gallons.
Yeah. So exactly, Traken. Historically, we have put that stuff right in the fermenter in terms of the rest of the sugars. Mm-hmm. So think about this. We can get to that 14 two ways. One, we can get there with crazy pants sugar. Mm-hmm. Two, we can ice it.
Good.
And if we try to get there via icing, now it's not gonna be an exact science.
No.
But it's the Ring of fucking Winter. So we should put that option up.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, now 14.
14, yeah.
It's looking right.
All right, so let's talk about color of this beer.
Mm-hmm.
So traditionally, it's between 30 and 40 on the SRM.
Yeah.
Or the Lava Bond chart. But we could go lighter because it's kind of
between
like
20 and 40.
You could do 20 if you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
so do we want to just like slice the right part of it off, 20, 30, 40?
yeah, let's try that. See what happens.
Because I think.
Oh yeah, Dimitrios, dark as a winter night. That's a good.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a really good.
The dark of winter.
Yeah.
Is really what we're talking about here.
Right.
Right. I mean, if you're getting down into this 40, you mean bid nest,
Well, especially
for an imperial stout.
Well, yeah, but think about it as the Ring of Winter. You're essentially harrowing in iced death.
Well, no.
To
I mean,
whatever
your
land you're coming.
purpose.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like the purpose of this thing is literally indiscriminate murder. I would say that chaotic evil is probably a 40 on the SRM scale.
Right. Just gonna throw it out there.
Just putting it out. This thing is turning out great. And so once we get a hold of this, CERM and the EBU, let's give them the choice about how to get to 14.
Yeah, totally. Viking Goat, can SRM come in white? Yeah, it's basically one.
Yeah, one, but it doesn't look like white as you see. There are some very tasteful white beers.
Yeah.
I've seen some from Allagash.
The one that always comes to mind, and it's a very gateway, like this is what you should try when you want to try a beer and you don't like it, is Hogarden.
Oh my gosh. Hogarden is amazing.
Yeah, it's like candy beer essentially.
Yeah.
But it's very light in color, and that's what I would always push on to friends who are like, I don't like beer.
Oh no, Hogarden's an easy one.
Yep.
You know, another great one, because people often ask us about that. Another great one I think is two. because they're both sort of in the same sort of like Weiss beer dealio, is Francis Connor
Oh God, yeah.
and Hawker Shore.
Yep.
Like they are just superlative entries
Right.
in the form. Well, my friends, 40 it is.
Would this work out of nitro? Yes. It'd
Oh
be
my God!
amazing.
Are you for real?
Out of nitro. We don't even-
Autodidact or audiodidact. Oh, your handle's even cooler than I thought.
Yeah. Took a second.
Yeah.
Took a second to read
Audio,
it.
it's like this. We have considered.
Yeah, we have a fantasy.
We have considered securing a nitro tap. Now,
Josh is building us potentially a bar back here that we can roll in.
is that true, Josh?
I told you this multiple times, Jerry.
Well, no, but I'm drunk every time we do this show.
So,
Damn it.
so Josh and I have kind of like figured out how we want this to kind of work, so everything's in place. So once we
for
do that,
ease.
we can just have a nitro tap.
The nitro tank will be there.
Yeah.
One of the two taps will be.
Nitro.
Gosh, so could we do the show like standing up at the bar?
Yes, that's the point. That's what Josh figured out. That was Josh's idea. He's
You
like,
literally said this to me. Now I remember.
yeah. Josh came up with this idea, and it's like, that's brilliant.
It's exquisite. Now, so SRM40. Now let's try to dial in this IBU because we've got some
Yeah.
specific challenges here.
Yeah. So we're hitting up with a. Oh, right. The IBU. Yeah.
It's an Imperial, so it can. We know where it's at. We know it's at 14.
50 to 90.
Yeah.
Here's your chance to play around with those higher
Polaris.
hops. Yeah.
The weird ones.
But a higher IBU in a stout.
Yeah.
Remember we were just talking about this? Mm-hmm. And you're like, oh well, would you ever
This
see
is
a
the
stout?
fantasy, right? So IBU. So we're talking about 50, 60. There's no way in hell. I'm not even putting that on there.
No. But I love the concept of Polaris in this.
No. Brook and Sterney, ice distilling is not going to change the color and flavor too much because it's the water itself is going to be coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the mint, in terms of the mint aspect of the beer, I mean, I think that we'll be able to make it play nice.
Yeah.
Because what we're going to do is, after we put the sachet in there, you taste it to see where it's at. So that's actually something we get to dial in.
Yeah.
The Tawarsmith says, speaking of magic rings and fantasy, have you got a chance to play Vermintide 2 yet? No.
No, but I want to.
But let's do
We've
it.
talked about
No,
this.
but your box is solid, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
You built it for streaming stuff.
I built it for VR.
Oh, that's true.
So-
That's true. Oh, I have my VR rig is set back up downstairs.
Yes.
I feel like we did not really do that cool RTS one.
Oh, Brass Tactics?
Brass Tactics to the right degree.
Ooh, yeah.
Raw Data, I think, is still great.
Raw Data's fantastic, and it's only gotten better. They've added more classes.
Oh, yeah. The night that we spent in that was a maze.
I still love VR. It is such a
Me
fantastic
too.
experience.
Well, no, my kids, it's so funny. Like, I've talked to Mike about this.
Top is right. The Bridge Crew came out with the Next Generation Enterprise.
That's right, with the TNG.
Yeah, we have to do that
Oh.
too. That is some of the best fun in VR. When you have 4
It's
players
the social stuff. I mean,
literally going, and it's just so much fun because you're half in that mode, right? Like you're half.
there's so much
Role-playing.
RP that
Yeah.
it's basically, it turns anybody in there 50.
Yeah.
It turns anybody in there into like a mega LARPer.
yeah.
All right. So IBU 50. We got room here.
Okay, so let's talk about our primary grains. The traditional primary grain for a stout is going to be pale.
Oh, here. So before we do this.
Oh yeah, the icing and the.
Let's figure it out. So, I mean, I think that there's a very, very good case to say that we should ice it because it's the Ring of Winter beer.
Right.
Right?
So there's that, or we could use sugar or lactose,
Exactly.
which is going to make it even more of a candy flavor. You know.
Exactly. And lactose isn't necessarily out off the table in
No,
either
we could
system.
we can still throw
but
it in.
how are we doing it,
Yeah.
right? So This is important. It's important that we get an answer for this now. Oh, it's important that we get an answer for this now because when we make the recipe, the recipe's actually going to be
a little different.
10 or 12%.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, and then we're gonna test it as we go along.
Exactly. Little gravity test.
Yeah, there's two ways to test it. There's either using bricks, where you use a little prism that you put a drop on. I'll bring it in sometime to show you guys. Yeah. You take a little bit of.
I only know about the hydrometer.
Oh yeah, so this is a refractometer, and you take a little drop of the wort,
sample,
put it right on, and you put it up to the light, and you use bricks to calculate your ABV.
What does it actually mean as a piece of stimuli though? Is it like can you see it visually?
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a little chart inside the refractometer.
Oh, it's literally in there and it just compares it?
Yep.
Oh shit. Dude, that's cool as hell.
Or you take the hydrometer and just do the regular.
Well, yeah, but we've done that, but the downside to that, especially if we're going to be icing, is that's going to take a bunch of our volume too.
And I haven't thought about it too, because what's really neat is with the bricks, you don't have to worry about temperature. With a hydrometer, the variation of temperature varies your readout. So we could literally pull off of this right now and take an original gravity reading.
All right, I like what I'm seeing. So they want ice, and I think that for the Ring of Winter, that's what we're doing.
Okay.
Right? I love it. All right, so we're good. We're going to ice it. So our ABV, you're saying that when you... there may be some research required, but you've done it before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we didn't need to get this to about 9%. On our end.
Oh, on our end. Okay, so up front, 9%, which is going to be much easier for us to manufacture in here anyway.
Yep.
All right, cool. So now we're talking about our base grains.
Right. So pale is the traditional that we would always go with stout.
Yeah. So pale, clean.
Yep. I'm gonna say with this.
Sound crazy.
What do you think about Golden Promise?
Well, you know what? I love Golden Promise. There's nothing I don't like about Golden Promise.
Yeah. I think Golden Promise, it would make the beer sweeter.
Yeah, and we want that. Because of everything else that's going to happen, we want its base beer to be sweet.
Or Pale's going to make it crisp. A Golden Promise is going to make it a little sweeter
and so
in flavor.
If we're talking about crisp, then Ring of Winter, there's a case to be made that it should actually have that clean.
Yeah, so
it shouldn't be syrupy.
It could go either way, right?
Yes.
It could really go either way.
Take a look at this, gathered friends. No. Orion Rogue, same. Golden Promise is so good, and
yeah, Breckenbauer, we put in almost everything. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a local, but the reason, right, is that the Golden Promise that we have access to in Washington is superb. It is amazing. Like, it's amazing out of the bag. It is very hard not to eat it.
Oh, Viking Goat. Yeah, that's a good one. Cold is clean. Yeah, I mean, both of these make sense in a different spectrum.
Absolutely.
Yep, I agree, Orion. Maris Otter would have been great too.
There's still time.
We could use that as a secondary. Oh yeah, rich and sweet. That's
Golden Promise for number one. All right, Golden Promise.
Cool. All right. So, do we want to put in Maris Otter or Pale?
Oh, for phase 2?
Mm-hmm.
So Maris Otter,
Yep.
Mega Biscuit, right?
Yep. So it's going to make it really rich, or Pale to kind of really just give us some more ABV and have the Golden Promise stand out.
Yep. Right, take a look at that.
Yeah, Thwop. I think it is ASMR.
Yeah, the longer you listen to it, the longer you listen to the ASMR, you're gonna find yourself quite unbidden. You're gonna find that pointer going over to store.penny-arcade.com. You're gonna be heaping merchandise in your cart. There's a secret scenario there. Now, can you hook a camera to the bricks? What kind of camera would?
I don't know.
How wide is the lens you look through?
It's about the size of a quarter.
Oh, then maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. We just have to. Josh would have to get like a funny little camera, like one of those, maybe. I don't know.
It might be interesting to.
Yeah,
I mean, that would be crazy to show,
Yeah.
right? Because we'd all look at it. We'd all be looking at it with them.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Crown of Neverwinter. There you go.
Oh yeah, it has been super fun to watch Amy going just hog wild
Yeah.
on the stuff, and she's getting super lucky rolls on her loop.
Oh,
too.
really?
Yeah. She's
getting all
she's
the
flying
gear?
around with a deep crow, and then she has like a baby deep crow pet, but it's just the legs sticking out of the egg.
That's awesome.
Running around after her. She in the
So
channel.
cool.
She in the channel named it Twin Beaks, which I mean, wow.
Hands down, fantastic.
Wow.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Oh yeah, we haven't done a deep crow brew yet.
We could.
That's a good idea.
We could. Oh, did it hatch tell? That's awesome.
That's really cool.
Oh hell yeah, tell.
What?
Oh, that's kick ass. Oh yeah, Data Tech. She's just having so much fun in there, but also like.
How meta is that?
It's
like
very
you're
meta.
Playing, the character you play, you're playing now in a video.
But she loves. I mean, she is like the #1 fan of Acking.
Yeah.
Like she is the fan. And she doesn't actually. I mean, she knows the parts that she read, but there's a lot about the game that she doesn't know.
Right.
She doesn't necessarily know where her lines are in the whole story. So it's been
she's
really,
kind of discovering.
Yeah,
them,
it's been really fun to watch her get at that. So Pale.
Pale. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that. All right. So, how do we want this beer to really taste at this point? Do we want?
I feel like our chocolate comes from. I feel like our chocolate has got to be a part of the bill.
Okay.
It's got to be coming from the grains mostly.
Okay.
We can reinforce it elsewhere, but I feel like we got to do that.
Okay.
And there's a couple ways we can get to it, but
Yep.
we want to go on the chocolate side and not the coffee side.
Yeah. Well, first let's just put regular chocolate malt.
Yep. Okay.
Or we can use. I mean, it depends on how dark are we going with this. What was the
The
color?
SRM is 50.
It's what? 50 or 40?
40.
40.
That's the IBU.
We could use black malt. This is going to give us a very dark flavor, but even more chocolatey flavor. Oddly enough, it imparts more chocolate flavor than chocolate malt.
Count Chocula.
Yes. I don't want to really use Carafa just yet.
It's throw that in there. Dank grass?
Huh?
We did clues. Our color is 40 on the scale. So it's the darkest that scale goes to. It should be completely opaque.
Yeah.
You shouldn't even see anything on the bottom,
No. God, no.
right?
Our color is the
Our
void.
color is the void, but our mission is also the void. Yeah, PMR, exactly right. Horrifying. That's what we're talking about. Can we make a Crown of Neverwinter beer next? I think that would be really fun.
I think that'd be really, really fun.
Devendra is saying, please do that Star Trek Bridge Crew VR game with Chris on the crew. It'd be amazing. I don't doubt that at all.
I think we would have a blast. I mean, we all have headsets. We could easily make this happen. Actually,
It's so good.
I know I've been talking about this a lot, but if you, myself, Chris, and we get one more person to play Nightmare, I would probably wet myself because it would be so funny.
What, in the mode?
No, Nightmare, the board game. I talked to Josh a lot about this, and I mentioned this like 9 times now, but now that you mentioned
Oh, the
Chris...
VHS?
Yeah, now that you mentioned Chris, I'm like, oh my god, Chris would be perfect
Oh,
for
he
that.
loves that shit. So listen, they want that black malt, and we got to give it to
I
them.
like it. I think the black malt in this would be great.
Well, and it's not going to be hard to get to. It's not going to be hard to get where you're trying to
check
go
this out.
either.
Watch this. Do you see that color change?
Yeah. They can't even keep up with it. You're gonna have to go in and manually change it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's recreational. Yeah, he found a copy of the VHS board game.
Yeah.
Oh, is Holly way into Star Trek too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it'd be super easy to get her too. Maybe we'd sell that easy.
So we could stop this right here with the greens. Or do we want to add... Are there any other flavors we want to add into this mix?
Well, let's give them an option.
Okay.
I mean,
What
we have
kind of flavors would you...
sweet chocolate is where we're at
We
right
have
now.
sweet chocolate. We could add roast.
Yeah.
We could add caramel.
Okay. Well, here. So we'll call this the grace note. And we'll have Nah, I'm good as one of the options.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do some carapils.
Well, we would do a special roast.
Special roast. What's that going to offer us?
A toasted biscuit-like flavor.
Okay.
We could do special B,
Mm-hmm.
which is going to be caramel and, pretty much extreme caramel is a way to look at that. Or victory, which would give us a toffee-like flavor.
Oh, so the toasted sugar.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Tracken, I haven't mentioned Special B in a while.
Precisely because
You know?
we take him to task.
Katja, Atmosphere was the second version that we had in the U.S. Nightmare was the first one, and the sequel was Atmosphere. I didn't know there were expansions. That's great. Even more fun. VHS board gaming.
Consider it. So yeah, so we'll see how they. We'll see where they.
Yes,
they
the
come
B
to on
stands for
this.
branding. Absolutely. Ah, yeah, Special Benson and the Throat Puncher. Wow, that was fucking good.
Well, it's not my first time punching the throat.
Jesus.
Like, last time I was like, hey, you
Fucking
know,
Cobra Kai.
I never punch throats. You know, what?
Fucking sweep the leg, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Through the
Jesus.
throat. I found a new way to sweep that
Yeah, that
is
goes
much higher.
in the air.
It's just an angle. It's just like a 45-degree angle, and then it's like the
Yeah.
throat is like. Whoa. I think they want us to chill to the next episode.
Oh, yeah, look at that. I like it. I'm cool with that.
No, we're good. So now we got to figure out our hop.
Yeah, Polaris.
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
I think so, too.
Polaris is definitely on the list, right? Is there anything else that we would want, any other flavor notes that we could think of putting into this?
so pull up the Polaris on there.
Yep. So, I'll read this to you guys. It's very high alpha and stunningly high oil content. Its aroma variously described as ice candy, eucalyptus, peppermint, and citrus. A variety with bold taste and differentiating.
What's the
flavor.
alpha?
21. But that's good because we're going to have such a high ABV beer, this is going to balance out all those malts.
Oh, no. I think this is kick-ass,
Yeah.
especially since we have 50. Like, we can actually deploy Polaris.
Yeah. yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's a Brandish is saying we want a little bit of spice, and that's not wrong.
What about, I like Fuggles as another one for this. This is going to be spicy, fruity, woody. I think it would go good with that.
Well, with the style.
Yeah.
With the style in general. Because we can always get we can get the mint from the additive,
Right.
right?
Funyuns.
Yeah. So I was gonna say
Funyuns, Hartman.
broken Halo King coming in with the Fuggles love. Yeah, that'd be another great
Oh yeah, an orange marmalade.
festive holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get marmalade out of Citra, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Always vote for the silly name. That's the tactic.
It's a great rule.
Yeah.
It's a great rule of thumb. Oh, it's a beer cafe in your town.
Oh.
There we go. Oh, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Fuggles is a balling name. Oh, there we go. Wolfen PDX says, if you opt for a Northeast style IPA despite the season, could it be a hazy shade of winter? I'll see myself to
that's
word
kinda
jail
fun.
now. That's not word jail.
No,
That's
that's-
perfectly acceptable. Fantastic says, the panel where the AI Neverwinter content was announced also featured a set of AI-flavored posters. Did they come from our favorite in-house artistry fiends crew? And B, when will they be available as merch? Those were purely made and printed to be distributed there during the show. I mean, I don't think there was ever an intention for them to be to have a life outside of that. And surprisingly, those were actually done by the Neverwinter crew.
Oh, really?
They were done by one of the artists
That's rad.
there,
That's very cool.
which I thought was really, really neat.
Yeah.
Typically and Mike had no notes.
Oh, really?
He's just like, these are good. That almost never happens. No, kid, they want that Polaris.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I really don't think we need to go anywhere outside of Polaris.
No. We stay there. And then what we should do is we have the chocolate and we have the mint, right?
So just dropping Polaris in at 1 ounce
Yeah.
is 118 on the bitterness scale.
What?
What were we going
1
for?
ounce?
What was our number?
50.
50? There we go.
Good Lord.
That's fantastic.
What a monster. Dude, 21 fucking percent alpha. That's why. Is that, what do they say? What do they call it? Astonishingly oily?
Yeah.
Horrifying. Unctuous. Greasy hops. Meh.
That's like a...
Now, so we've got a good thing going here. What yeast are we going to top out? And then what we should do is we probably want to take a taste. And then if the chocolate and the mint, because through Polaris and the malt bill, it might be
Fine.
It might already be there. But we should reserve the right to add chocolate malt as a fresh herb,
absolutely.
or have a portion of it that we do a soak with.
Yep.
So yes.
Let's start with just the regular, the classic American ale.
Yeah.
This is going to be clean, balanced.
Yeah, clean, balanced. Functionally speaking, leave it alone. Yeah, just do your work and get out.
Let's get your shit done.
What else you got?
Um,
Something crazy.
Ooh, the European ale yeast, which is going to bring out the malt flavors. I think that's kind of fun.
Ooh.
Like make it incredibly malty.
Which, yeah, which is going to be a big part of the perceived body.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's take a look at this, friends. Oh yeah, Talp, I love Amy's stream. I mean, I go. Oh yeah. Henchman, you bet. I have. There's a cider here in the U.S. called it's like a J.K. Scrumpties or something like that.
Okay.
Scrumpy cider that is really, really cloudy and really great.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, unfiltered cider is great, eh? I got no problem with that.
Wow, that is really ASMR, isn't it? It's like,
Well, it's the pulse,
yeah.
right?
Just relaxed.
Yeah. See, they want the malt emphasis. So
Ooh,
with that
that's
malt,
fun. Okay.
with that malt bill, coupled with, for us at least, this new
Yeah, I think it's neat.
oily hop in the boil, with the mint eucalyptus cooling sensation, oof a doof. And then we're gonna scrape the ice off and crank the ab.
Mm-hmm.
ABV in the parlance.
Just get some more of that dank in you.
I see it a little bit. It's a little bit to keep me going.
Yeah. All right. So.
You know what I mean?
Oh God! Wait.
No. I'm gonna let that ride for a little bit because it's possible that there could be some more fighting in there. Yeah, God, what would lemon pepper chicken is the pairing from an Action Economist.
Yeah.
You know what I would do?
Fettuccine Alfredo. That sounds great.
I would go into an Italian route,
Yeah.
like a capicola.
Oh,
Like
yeah, like
move
a spiced
into
meat.
spiced meats. On the
Prosciutto on there.
Yeah, prosciutto, spiced meats, pickles.
Oh yeah, like just a fantastic charcuterie.
Yeah, exactly. Just give us something.
Jared, thanks.
Give us something to fight with.
Yeah. Oh God, that'd be pretty wonderful.
Oh yeah, Orion. No, we're gonna ice distill. We're gonna cook this up at 9 or 10, and then we're gonna scrape that. GMFO, thank you so much. Oh, I am looking forward to Unplugged as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, Unplugged tickets available. If you had a good time with us last year, it's basically we've just approached the show strategically, trying to turn the knob on everything that we're doing. On top of that, of course, the expo hall is twice the size, and it was already exquisite.
God, it's so amazing.
Yeah, we're super excited about the show. You should definitely investigate it. Unplugged.packsite.com.
So I talked to Clues, and she said that they rented out the terminal market
up
for the
above
DNC.
on Reading, yeah.
She said it's sold out. Like it's gonna be amazing. And
Well-
I just talked to Ryan a little bit before the show.
Yeah.
Because we had bottled some of his long rest.
Yeah.
For West, and we never opened it at West. So we'll just bring it. We'll ship it out.
They have the special holder
Yeah.
for that. Should be great.
So Ryan, I think, has to come up with a game to see who gets to taste it because we don't have much of it, right?
No, it's very
So
small.
I think Ryan has to figure out how he wants to dole it out at the DNC.
That sounds like him. Gathered Throng, thank you so much.
Want to do a name?
For coming back. Yes, we should name it too. No. So they got European ale yeast for the malt. Looking forward to it. Now, our Ring of Winter beverage. What are we thinking name-wise? Oh, Traken. No question. A lamb, also like an oily, rich meat.
Ring of
Yep,
Minter.
and mint, and you're exactly right. Ring of Minter. Oh, I don't hate it.
Stygian Glacier. There you go. Winter's Grasp. Sounds good. Snowbound. Freezing Breath. Black Ice. Yeah, Jesus. Everwinter Nights. Annual. Simber's Rest. Artist Kimber. That's the guy's name that's been looking for it.
Yeah.
Artist Kimber.
Or he has it.
Yeah.
Winter's Grasp is good. Ring of Minter. Solstice Glacial Brew, Arctic Breath, Brain Freeze.
Blood of the North. Icy Constitution. I like that. That's cool.
Brain Freeze is a keeper. Breast monkey, chunky.
Deep winter. Yeah.
What is the amulet?
It's like an amulet.
I think so. I think it's a pun.
Mm.
No. It's a small band circling a column.
Oh.
Or a charge in the form of a small ring.
Oh, cool.
Pretty tasteful there.
Damn,
S.A.
Edgar Winter. Mr. Freeze. Icy Intent.
Frozen Bite.
Ooh.
Oh, no. There's a lot to like about it as a pun. Ooh, Hoarfrost.
Oh, yeah.
I like Hoarfrost.
Frostbite. That's.
Ooh, Hyperborean's very tasteful action economist. We got plenty of names on here. Let's take a look.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna turn out, and then as you should know, after this, they're gonna prepare this venue for our stream with Asmati Games. Chris over there, they're gonna be bringing in a couple of their new things. So is it,
dude? Get excited.
Well, no. So is it tests? I mean, no one's seen this shit.
No one's seen it yet.
Right?
It's a 1001 Odysseys. This is like when Chris would be in the stream and we'd be playing
Like
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's that, but with these great
In
mechanics
space?
set in space.
Okay, but there's something else he wants to
There's
show us
something
too, right?
else that we discussed at East when we were having steak with him.
Yeah, and so he might have moved in that direction.
Might have moved it, and it's One Deck Galaxy.
Oh man! All right.
How cool is that? I am excited for all of this stuff.
I am all kinds of cranked up. Ooh, Hoarfrost is such a great. It's such a great word. It's such an exquisite word.
Oh wow, Winter's Grasp was actually coming up too.
Yeah, it was. It was doing quite well. I'm gonna leave it for a little bit, just because it seems like Winter's Grasp might be making a play. Oh, so Chris is actually here in the front room or
Nice.
something?
Either that or visiting downstairs.
Oh, true. Oh, Hoarfrost is just an exquisite word. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, what if Hoarfrost is our winter beers in general?
Oh yeah, that's a.
I like it. Here, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Hoarfrost. Enter it in there. Hoarfrost, Winter's Grasp.
Oh.
Sapphire Harp.
Fun.
Very
yeah.
cool. Just like for Holly's stuff.
Yeah.
Just like her contracts, right?
Like we could. I mean, since it's wintertime, we could just do this whole line of.
Of evil beers to succeed, to try to endure. Hoarfrost, Winter's Grasp, excellent work. Icy Grip, obviously another one. Now, so like I say, rolling back, come see us at 2:30. We're gonna be doing our, what's that?
3.
Oh, is it 3? The tweet said 2:30.
Yeah, the tweet was wrong. He corrected it.
Okay, 3 o'clock. A great time for you to come back. Oh, so we'll be doing the art?
Well, no, you told me.
Okay.
So,
Come back.
taking a break.
Yeah, exactly. We're just gonna take a break. Come back and see us at 3. We're gonna be doing our Asmati stream. One Deck Galaxy, 1001 Space Nights. It's gonna be super fun.
They're right. You didn't sing to the Grains.
We really enjoyed hanging out with them last time. What do we want to sing to him?
I mean, it's up to you.
I'll go back and give him some love.
Yeah, I mean, you should.
Right here. Is it there? Alright, so the grains have been deeply rubbed, profoundly rubbed, right? Are they deeply rubbed?
Yes.
Alright, now they're good rubbed. Let's see, song-wise, what do we want? How can we coax the best out of these grains?
Yeah, but it also has to have, somewhat themed, right? Winter, minty, icing death.
Let's see.
That's a little too.
Icing.
That's a little too Rob Salvatore.
It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much. Let's see. Oh, the pico is correct. Despacito.
Ah! Baby, it's cold outside? Yeah, that's a little rapey.
Oh, here. Who's that saying that?
Huh?
It's Kajada.
And cold as ice?
Here, I'll go 2 lines from it. Ready? You're as cold as ice, willing to sacrifice our love. That's all. Here, Grains, do your shit. All right.